Hello friends, we are going to do our lesson remotely today, and I am going to go through one example with you, and then hopefully we'll be able to do some face-to-face soon. We're going to talk today about solving equations by clearing the fractions before we ever get started. Now we know how to solve this equation the way we've done it before. We would subtract 7/10 from both sides, and we'd have to do some common denominator work over on the 4/5 side, and then we'd multiply by the cute little multiplicative inverse to get the x free and alone, and we'd be off and running. But there's another way, a way that most people prefer to solve equations like this, and it's called clearing the fractions. You actually get rid of these fractions, the 1/2, the 7/10, and the 4/5, before you start solving the equation. In order to do that, you have to look at your three denominators. So our three denominators are the 2, the 10, and the 5. We are going to get rid of them. You call it get rid of them. They actually don't go totally away. But we're going to multiply each term of this equation by the common denominator of 2, 10, and 5. And when we do that, we know that the common denominator is 10. It's going to look like this. Remember, our rule says that as long as we do the same math operation to each piece of the equation on both sides of the equal sign, we're legal. So let's give it a whirl. And 10 is the common denominator. We can think of 10 as 10 over 1, and we're going to distribute this 10 to each of these three terms of our equation. So here's what it looks like. I'll spread out. 10 times 1/2 x plus 10 times 7/10 plus 10 times the 4/5 on the other side. And we're going to do these three little math operations separately. 10 times 1/2 x is, well, the 2 goes into the, the 2 goes into the 10 5 times. 5 times x is 5x. On this term, the 10's cancel out, and you're left with just the 7. On this one, 5 goes into 10 twice, and 2 times 4 is 8. There we go. A nice, simple little equation. Doesn't that look a little easier than what we started with all the way back up here? So now we're just going to solve this one normally. We're going to subtract 7 from both sides and end up with 5x equals 1. Divide both sides by 5 to get rid of the coefficient, and we end up with x equaling 1/5. Wasn't that easy and fun? We'll do lots more of these, but I just wanted to show you this little video and send you some instructions on the email. See you guys soon.